Hello, welcome to another vlog of IMOs. Welcome. Normally, I don't analyze or react and other fellows' videos or reactions in depth, just to give them space. With the permission of Principal Dinga, that in 1 hour, 84 viewers and the concerns here, the unseen betrayal at Marwa. Indeed, this is going out of hand. But is the following that I'm gonna let you see first before I dive in and listen and try to think a little bit before I say anything. Let's listen a little bit of this.
Because you love Marwa, you're always correcting him. Since when? How have you ever corrected Marwa? Tell us that I tried to talk to Marwa about this and it happened. I tried to do this and it happened. What have you really done which you can tell people that you do correct Marwa? There are two things you don't know. And that's why you always, the Lesbians, sticking to Marwa and the family. That is the only reason I've come to realize. There is these things they don't understand. Wademaya is the big YouTuber, but mostly Wademaya do travel within Africa to show the entire Africa. That is, most of his content is based in Africa. Marwa is an international traveler. UK, they recognize him. US, you recognize him.
Okay, I just stopped the video here. Principal Dinga is doing valid points here. He's talking about something quite interesting that many of you never thought was gonna come up or somebody gonna behave. But here is a distinction between what is the niche of Guatemala and Marwa. But there is something here behind this message that is more deep. Is the concerns that follow. And this is reflection of people. Always I repeat this for those who don't understand how this story comes from. If you are new here, follow this channel. This is a follow-up. What hate became something so bigger in Kenya between Kenyans themselves. And this is really very disturbed to see social media within a nation, within an African continent, how people they start behave and start betraying each other. This is very comical. And this guy here, if you follow him, you're gonna realize how it's critical and how he project the image of positivity in a such way that people, there are none taking this as a positive manner of seeing content creation. So what we see here again is the rising in the African culture, on the Africans. People, they see themselves represented by others in content creation, and they feel they have the wiggle to give an opinion where they don't such opinion exist. So
to all the, I won't mention even all, I will even feel like bursting because of the happiness. Now these people, they are here just to throw their mouth that we hate Marwa, that's why we want to talk to correct him in order to get views, because the international views, they are very strong. Why can't they react on others like Wodemai is the big YouTuber? Why? You telling that you correct our brother. Which correction are you giving? Rather than tarnishing everything. Huh? Let me tell you, Max Zero. You don't know these things. You are all in this industry, but you don't understand these things. Huh?
Yes, indeed. Day by day, more drama, more madness going on. Yeah. Welcome to my vlogs. I am Moss, and welcome to another drama, but a very interesting. And the points have been raised in concern here is more what we expect the such behavior of an individual in a community. Could be in South Africa, could be in Namibia, could be in Sudan, could be go to a point to find himself or self-destruction in a such way that he thinks he's empower himself by lying or distracting the audience, the international audience, to watch his channel, while the facts in reality are far away of reality of his imagination. So here is where you realize what you're watching. I always call this, you need to realize you're watching a force. You're not watching content. You are taking the time of yourself, of enjoying and have a good time with something does not add value in both ways. So what Prince Odinga is doing here is reacting in a way that send a message across. You are tarnishing our reputation as a society. You are tarnishing us as a content creator in Kenya. You are tarnishing our ambassadors, those who brought us good deeds and take good deeds by misleading people with the information. So not only that, is also how disturbed you see people in Kenya. This is really painful time to talk. How disgust the coming in the social media against their own people. This is something I don't see. I'm trying to research another YouTubers in Nigeria and Ghana, and different parts. And this is the only country in Africa where they are not happy that there is an influencer that is creating impact, as influencer that has been successful and bring deeds. They bring others from abroad to showcase their own country. There is this envy, this jealousy. Why not me? This is the message I'm getting here. So let's follow more comments from Prince Odinga that really makes me makes me angry to hear Africans demonizing each other. And this is not normal. This is a sickness. To be honest, this is something I wish, because come on, how you do things like this? So follow me. Really, I want you listen. It's the outrage, really. What Mr. Odinga is gonna say following about this grandmother, and it does the correct question. What it took you to behave such like that? As a grandmother, you should be there, proud of yourself and seeing another Kenyan achieve those milestones. But instead, you are out there criticizing about the behavior of other Kenyan, showing or showcase the world to the Kenyans and other people in the diaspora worldwide. And you as a Kenyan not feeling proud, just trashing that person. Knowing that person is a showcase man, is a man where everywhere is content creation mean have a camera and record. And the moral authority of this person as an adult come forward and do such comments to a point where become questionable of a mind, state of mind, as an adult coming forward and do this. Me, I start realize, well, there is a desperation, really, too much desperation within Kenya to be successful or to make a living from YouTube. And people think, if I don't get attention from Marwa, let me do what the others do, talk bad about him, about his bad manners. Marwa does not have bad manners. Marwa is what it is. What you see is what you get it. And everybody is aware about that. And that this person comment, it reminds me about this trip when Marwa went to Argentina, the American series, when he gives a lift to this lady that is in the airport, and this lady invite him for dinner with their parents on the parents' house. And Marwa goes to these people's house and records everything what's happening there. He even convinced them to be YouTubers. And in the case of Malawi, this host knows how Marwa is and how Marwa does, and give all that liberty, that space, allow Marwa, even let his TV be on live, and then make them follow the live comments and cherish and discuss all together by interact. That was a live show, unique. That was a reality show. And this grandmother that I'm gonna just let Prince Odinga say a few words and show you, comes forward and step and compare how the Jamaican uncle was treated in the Marwa villa. Is bizarre. In my house, I treat my guests the way I want, not the way you, as a viewer, want me to treat, or because you think or you assume. This is what I feel the Kenyans, they are not understanding content creation. This is something very interesting. In the beginning, when I start analyze this content creator and follow up, I was just trying to understand how an African man can go around the world, travel, and influentiate and make things different. But now I discover something, because some few weeks ago, I decided to stop it. It was enough. I had enough evidences what was that traveler, that influencer, philosophy and ideas and ideals that he have on his content. Because I have been following Guatemala for a while, I understood Guatemala. While in China, his content makes sense. But when Guatemala came to Africa, he changed his position, became a politician, YouTuber, with a different Pan-African narrative. Well, now, good, he's exhausted. Now, he's trying to explore another avenues. We see him travel to the Caribbean, we see him mingle with politicians, we see him mingle. Now we don't know where the narrative of Guatemala goes, like Mrs. Trudy is quite lost. But you can see the narrative of other YouTubers out there. They are not lost, they are focused. Especially with this guy, Shane Adventures. Shane Adventures, that has been exposed by Dimwangu, has find his own himself, and then is knowing, make his thing happen for himself. But not everybody jump on the train behind his back and push him to the limits. Here, there is a content creator that has done deal with YouTube for almost 8 years. And 8 years, people, they start see him today and they want to have a voice. So, please, grandma, whatever this person is in Kenya, Kenyans, review 8 years of Marwa work and try to understand what made 530,000 subscribers does not fell from the sky. Really, it's ridiculous. It's too ridiculous to a point. Somebody with 10 or 15,000 subscribers think they can make a difference on something that has been going on 8 years. This is stupidity. This never happened in Africa content creation, especially when the Kenyans, they can't even knowing who's the big YouTuber. They don't knowing how the impact YouTubers doing is changing the narrative in people's life, how positive Ayamara has made in these humans' life. This is really, really mind blowing, to be honest. So let me show you what Prince Odinga is talking about, and then we're gonna discuss this in more details. This is something hypocritical of these Kenyans. I really say, I start thinking that the Kenyans' morals on social media are too dirty even to follow or to listen.
So Marwa is in Malawi. And I want Marwa when he's traveling, because he's a travel commando. Is there anything he's learning from this traveling commando, or just interview people then that is it? Because he should learn some of the things. Now that they are traveling together with the mama, Rocio mom also should learn from this lady she's meeting out there. Reason for me to say this is that I saw Marwa because the way he's being treated, the way the people who hosted are treating him, treating them, they are being treated well, taken care of, eating in the same table, on the same table. Reason for me to say this is that I saw Marwa because the way he's being treated, the way the people who hosted are treating him, treating them, they are being treated well, taken care of, eating in the same table, on the same table with the host, chatting while eating, and this is what I've been talking about. This is how it should be, because at the end of the day, it doesn't matter whether you're...
Okay, here we got an issue. This person does not understand what content creation is, how things happening before the events been recorded. These things of content, the hosts and the content creation, the choreography, they talk each other, they agree terms. There's no way the one of that house has been let down. No, it's the other way around. Those people, they agreed to Ayamara go to that extent. What this woman is saying here is quite evident how nonsense this person can't accept the success of this great host. I done a video here about this great host. The success how this great host fell a privilege of Ayamara visit him. So here there is a receipt that this host prove something else, not only by cooking meal for him before he left, but also show around Malawi. So this grand gogo here, that what is talking, what is trying to project herself, build a channel, whatever, is nonsense. What we see here is people, God, even I lost words, disrespecting each other, not giving value what they are watching, not be proud. So if there was no Ayamara Day, what these Kenyans, you should be doing? I can't believe man, you should be proud of Ayamara, should be, yeah, not everybody agrees, but at least stop a minute and look somewhere else for something else that makes difference in your society. Even
other people think they are so rich. When you are rich, you cannot share a table with the people maybe you hosted. Because if you can host these people, maybe these people are of your level. But now, it doesn't matter whether these people are down or
what level.
If you are a host should lead by example. This is what I'm saying in this video. They have seen it all. They have respected. So why not sit on the table with the person they are hosting and eat with them? This is what they have done to Marwa and Rocio. And I think this is why I'm saying I want them to learn from this. I want them to learn from this. Not only them, even us, how people behave outside there. They cannot take anything from you. They cannot take anything.
Anyway, this woman is talking rubbish here, really nonsense. What I am Marwa and Rocio have to learn, gentlemen, to be honest, I need help here. I need to understood what this woman, how this crazy mad cow disease that is affecting my brothers in Kenya. I need to understand. I need somebody crazy come out and make a comment. What is all about this woman? Is about viewers, subscribers, watching hours, time. Why this hashtag is so important, within Kenya? Every single mad cow have to come forward and just go after this trademark. No, this is too big, and then it's time for Ayamara realize that is bigger more in those subscribers that he have. He have to register this trademark, Ayamara. This is too big. It's making these Kenyans uncomfortable, unhappy. This shows you once again what we saw when Barack Obama went to Kenya. How Kenyans, they became divided themselves, not proud. And here is a case. Even now the president of Kenya going to the United States, how Kenyans are badmouth their own president. So don't come here and say to me, hey, Ayamos, if you don't have nothing to do, talk about your own people. I do talk about my own people. I do have a channel about. They call Mos Sempapa Inalingwa. You can follow on that channel. You're going to hear how critical I am to my own country and politics. But here is not about country and politics. Here is a content. This is a case, a study case. Believe me, Ayamaro is something that time to time, more you want to walk away, you realize is more bigger and bigger. And this is the what people, they don't get it. This is what people, they don't get it. Ayamaro, Malawi, the break that the lace gang never saw it come. And here he is. Mr. Odinga talk about is here. How ungrateful these people are. Let's listen again a little bit more about this receipt. How sick of their mind these people go. Let's listen. To be honest, this is too much. God.
You will still remain you. But what Marwa did to Uncle, Jamaican Uncle, this is what we are going to compare. Today you have to do comparison, because this is a travel commando and it has many followers, and he should learn from the people who loves you. Look at this Malawian family, the way they embrace Marwa, eating with Marwa on the same table, giving them gifts. Now the last day, where Marwa now, on Monday, they were planning now to leave. And Monday is always a busy day for people who have businesses, people who are working. What did these people do, this family? They had to tell Marwa, they had to cook for Marwa, because all those days that maybe they have been going out to eat out, take care of them from outside. But this was now a dedicated meal for when they are leaving. I saw the man himself, the man of the house, cooking. After that, the table was served. The table was set and food was served.
Does this grandmother have an idea what she's talking about? Huh? Guys, no, she's crazy, man. She's crazy. No, guys, this is too much crazy. I can't even believe she's talking about. Huh?
Can you remember? Do you remember?
She did she watch?
My phone sometimes it hangs. So when
Nah, come on, man.
just bear with me. So now, this is the comparison. This is what I want Marwa to learn from this, because he hosted Jamaican uncle, but instead they felt so big, that ego came into them, thinking when they sit with people on the same table, maybe the people they host, maybe they will reduce their, maybe being a big person, they will reduce maybe.
Okay, she's talking about ego and she's talking about maybe. So I'm confused here. Ego and maybe is a supposition. Why she can't understood why the Marwas and the Uncle Mo, Uncle Jamaica, no Uncle Mo, Uncle Jamaica arrangement. Uncle Jamaica has done a couple of videos most recently. And Uncle Jamaica is so happy, he never complained in any of the videos. Then after he left Kenya, complained how he was treated. How dear this woman comes on behalf of, I don't know what the hell she thinks she is, to talk about the egos and maybes or ifs. That's the uncertainty that she have in her mind. Was Jamaican uncle a host? Was Jamaican uncle ever asked this woman? Here is the thing. Hey, the accomplishments of Ayamara are unsustainable for the Kenyans to swallow. That's what Ayamara is very successful and a great genius content creator that many people follow. And Kenyans, they think he should behave like those boys they in the fields chasing goats. That era is over. And the achievements that Ayamara have are very unique. And I must be honest, an African. I saw there is a lot of travelers, different kinds, the Maasai with no passport, Lennox, others from South Africa, Americas, Europe. From South Africa have cards. And never been so much controversy in South Africa, a very divided nation, racial nation, and where black apartheid is really vibrate. But South Africans are very proud of cards. Now he lives in Colombia as a white man, a white South African young man, live in Colombia, travels the world, like Ayamara. But he have his niche. He's more adventurous, more curious, and is a self-indulgent person that have a drive, drinks, smokes, and all this. That's what Ayamara doesn't do it. And people, they don't go and talk and trash him. But what is remarkable is how successful this trip is. The success of this trip, Ayamara and this lady Rocio, is unique. It's the first time that a young couple met in a YouTube and content creation. They come together, they live together, they're going to start a family together, and all is in camera, all is recorded. And how these people in their own country, people, they don't host them with love and respect, but across the borders, when they leave their country, the world showed them respect, love, and support. This is amazing. But my curiosity here is every time that he does something and people, they are not able to understand. I realize Kenyans, they don't understand what content creation. They don't know things before being recorded. Even like myself, before I record this video, I have prepared the seat, the area. I have looked what's going to be on the back to you to like the picture. They don't understand. Also, there is a conversation in the background. They discuss how things are going to work, how they want to work, and I agree. And that is the scenario of these greatest hosts in Malawi. But there is something else. Not only with this host, is The curiosity of this host about Mayugnu, how this host show interest in content creation from Kenya, especially for those are attached to Marwa. And then how keen this host was to help Marwa with his highest problem that many of you have came here and say, oh, it's just A, B, C, D, insult and say what, trash him like a piece of shit, to be honest, in the day. Sorry for the word, but that's what you. But nevertheless, I say that is the misunderstood issue here. What is the message? What is the niche when you become a content creator? And this is what the Kenyans, they want to embrace YouTube. They're so lost in translation and facts. We see that Mr. Ruto went to the States and now Kenyans, they're attacking the president of their own country. You know, I've been follow content. Oh, I do follow. I'm in love with content. I like content. I make content. But I have spot something. You're never gonna find people from Ghana, Nigeria, Gambia, Cameroon, and all other countries, Somali, Tanzania, Burundi, Rwanda, Mozambique, Zimbabwe, Angola, talk so bad like the Kenyans themselves. But what is the conclusion? The conclusion here is Kenyans, they have a defect of conscience. Kenyans, they're showing something here that we never knew about them. And then I'm glad that Marwa has been part of this soap, this drama, because the success of Marwa is more bigger and bigger when he leaves his own country, his home state, when he leaves his, everything belongs to him behind. And he start doing these cross borders and goes country by country. Shows every day how intrigued and how he's willing to push the extra mile. I saw him now arriving in Zambia, and how he and Rocio are dealing with this new reality in Zambia, and how he's trying to find a way that things can work it out. And somewhere, somehow along the road, this student was walking, and just they start chat how Marwa recompensed that person with a small gift. For Kenyans, that is a big insult. That is not in their morals, because they're selfish people. That shows you that Marwa is an international traveler that has learned, has ever experienced how to interact with the other humans out there. And this is where this grandma, this lost woman, trying to, and one day build a channel with stupid comments that does not make sense. Let's listen again, because really, the Principal Dinga is done an outstanding video. I wish this video break the ceiling and people listen, because this is amazing, amazing video from Mr. Odinga. Very positive analysis. Let's watch a little bit more.
Tell Marwa they have to cook for Marwa, because all those days that maybe they have been going out to eat out, take care of them from outside. But this was now a dedicated meal for when they are leaving. I saw the man himself, the man of heart, or the house cooking. After that, the table was served. The table was set. I don't see that attitude. Huh?
I didn't expect that. Even a mother, a grandmother, who's having grandsons, who's having granddaughters, who's having, I don't know if the men, an African old lady can just be against Marwa's family. An African lady who needs to give our brother some blessings, to bless the brother in the good work supporting African people. She is here with I don't know how to categorize this mother, but I wish it is just she's lucky because of YouTube. This mother, these are the people who are full of poison in their heart. I do ask myself, what really forced this grandmother to be a reactor, especially a reactor? This grandmother is over 70 years. Even you can see the face, how it is. She's very, very ugly and old. Instead of her taking her grand.
Okay, let's give a pause here. You see, what Odinga says here is quite interesting. This is a very old person, a person more than 70 years, and how describe it and how he has felt shocked emotionally. This is something in content creation that people, they don't realize what they're doing. What it took this woman take this journey, what this woman is all about, what she's trying to achieve, what she is putting on the table, what she's bringing to you as an audience. Something new? No. Here is nothing new. Here basically is a turning point of the Kenyans themselves. Yes, it's a turning point. How these people, they are lost to an extent that becomes a national culture. Indeed, this is what I'm reading, this is what I'm watching. I do remember very well this fact. When I'm telling national problem, let's talk about the king of traveler. When he went with the Boki to Mayuguno's place at Nyambowanzi, it's the same reflection here. And these people just are coming with 1-2 videos. Yeah, they are not gonna go far, we know. They will create a narrative of despair. But is worth it? The question here is, why in Ghana, Senegal, Congo, Gambia, Nigeria, Cabo Verde, Guinea Conakry, all these places, those people, they give love and support to their YouTubers. They don't allow even foreigners talk bad about their own YouTubers. But Kenyans, even they seek support from haters of the other side of Africa. And those same haters, when you talk bad about their own countries, they will intimidate you, they will destroy you. But Kenyans, they lick their back and they wait, even somebody across the pond, to create a life to talk bad about themselves. I ask here, how important is you as a patriot accept somebody from the United States of America, somebody from a different country, trash the values and the treasures of your own country? Really, this boggles me lot. For this woman to come and do that video in a this such way, And Mr. Dinga came and put very well, and very, I do recommend you guys go watch. I give him all credit. Go watch the full video. How he starts the video and then how he ends the video. Because in this video, there is two parts. There is one about this nonsense man that thinks he's number 5 in Africa YouTube content. I don't know. And then how he want to make the world believe he is the best YouTuber content creator. And then is this woman that comes and start throwing dishes to the left, to the right. I'm wondering what's gonna be next, because since Malawi, now the trip of Marwa is getting better. More deep it goes, is getting fun and interest. It's a new travel for vloggers, even for people who travel. And we're gonna see things here you never expect, but unfortunate from the Kenyans. This is the unfortunate, the bad luck that Kenyans, they don't love, they don't support this guy. All the support and love is out of his country, and it's with great pain as an African see this happening. I never expect, but I can see how they are reacting to the visit of his president, their president, to the United States is equal. How they react and behave with Ayamara. So it is Kenya content, a sick content. Indeed it is. It is very sick. There is no values. It's just a pit with too much walls, and everybody's looking for an opportunity, but they don't know that opportunity takes years and years of building. It's not just wake up, yeah, I saw that, I saw this, figure out and put it together and come here and start just vomit. The question here, talk about yourself, your own values. How do you do, and how do you intend to show the world as a better place? This is IMOS, again with your favorite flavor. Unfortunately, content from Kenya is not a content.